Honourable Member of Parliament and former Union Minister, Secretary Administration, Constitution Club of India, Shri Rajiv Pratap Rudy ji, Honourable Members of Parliament who are here in this gathering today, Mr. A. Singhania, who's MD for JK Tyres, and all our esteemed participants and guests who are here today for this very novel and very important initiative that JK Tyre and Constitution Club of India has taken today. It's my absolute delight and also an honor to join for the closing ceremony of the 9th edition of the annual Parliamentarians Car Rally, which is dedicated to the cause of road safety. And I would like to begin by paying my humble tributes to my late father, Dr. Sonelal Patel ji, who we lost in a tragic road accident, all our former honorable members of parliament who we lost in these tragic accidents, and everybody else who we have lost in these road accidents. I am really grateful to everybody who is here today because it shows your exemplary commitment to this very noble cause. Road accidents, these are not just statistics. We just saw a small video presentation and we heard the Honorable Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways mention that we are losing 400 lives, 400 precious lives every day in our country. 5 lakh precious lives every year in our country on account of these road accidents. Ladies and gentlemen, these are not mere statistics. These are the stories of devastated families, shattered families, unfulfilled dreams, devastated futures. So every road accident brings so much of pain and misery to the lives of so many of us. And this is an issue which really needs to be addressed collectively. For us, road safety is not a policy objective, it's a moral responsibility. And we must all come together because every life counts. Every life is precious and every life needs to be protected. Today's event, which held in the afternoon, this annual Parliamentarians Car Rally, it's actually a reminder that ensuring road safety is not the responsibility of one sector alone. It's a shared mission, and we all need to put in our collaborative efforts to be able to achieve road safety. So advocacy, education, legislation, enforcement, everything comes together to ensure that we don't lose any more lives in these road accidents. I represent the Government of India here, which is deeply concerned about the significant rise in the number of road accidents which is happening in India, so many injuries, so many fatalities. And through our national road safety policy, we're making efforts to ensure that the morbidities and the mortalities due to the road accidents go down. Our government took over in the year 2014, and in the year 2019, we brought about the Motor Vehicles Amendment Act, under which stricter penalties were introduced. We tried to enhance the safety measures. But I understand, and you would also agree, that law alone is not enough. What we really need is the commitment from the general public. What we need is a behavioral shift. What we need is raised levels of awareness. And what we need is collective consciousness and commitment to be able to overcome this menace today. Friends, it is an issue which needs attention. We'll be awarding some of our winners today, and 7-8 awards, as I am told, will be given here. I do extend my sincerest appreciation And heartiest greetings to all the winners tonight, because they're going to serve as role models. They will spread the message of road safety all around. And their efforts are really shaping and paving way for a safer future. But what we need to acknowledge is that road safety is not an issue of just one day. It's not a one-time effort. You know, this is something that needs constant engagement. Road safety is an attitude, is an approach which needs to be embedded in our everyday lives. So what's important is that we raise the awareness of our community about complying with the safety norms. Today we see people who don't want to wear helmets, people who are driving two-wheelers, people don't want to wear seat belts, and the most common feature is people talking on mobile phones while they are driving. So there's so much of distraction, and they're not ready to listen that any time, in a fraction of a second, something can happen that will destroy not just your life, but the lives of your families. And what is left behind is just sorrow, pain, and misery. So it's important to build that consciousness, and I think education and awareness is the biggest tool. We need to foster that culture of road safety within our workplaces, schools, colleges, community, everywhere, so that we slowly and gradually are able to advance to a stage where we have minimum number of these tragic episodes taking place in our lives. At the end, I would just say that I sincerely appreciate this effort that JK Tyres and Constitution of Club of India, under the leadership of Honorable Shri Rajiv Pratap Rudy ji, that is taking place for a very long time now, 9 years. And I have appealed to them that please take this movement to other parts of the country as well, because this is the national capital. People are educated, people are more aware, conscious. But our country is huge, diverse, 142 crore people, and the remotest of areas. So we really need to take the message down, and especially to the smaller cities where people don't even have the concept of road safety. You know, as members of parliament, we represent different constituencies, we represent lakhs and lakhs of people. And there are constituencies which are located in the remotest parts of this country, tribal areas. And here I want to say that the honorable members of parliament, their participation means a lot, because they represent so many people, and their leadership in raising the levels of the community towards road safety, that's invaluable. The Ministry of Road Transport has actually constituted a committee, a district road safety committee, and those meetings are chaired by the honorable members of parliament. So we are trying to take the message down to the grassroots levels, but I would also appeal to JK Tyres and the Constitution Club of India to take this collective initiative to the other parts, the other corners of the country, so that the entire country awakens to this cause of building up road safety and saving each and every life. Let's commit to be doing the same. We have to commit to safe driving and keep saving lives. Once again, my congratulations and heartiest greetings to all the winners and everybody who's participated, because there's nothing like winning and losing here. It's all about understanding and imbibing that thought, that idea of being safe while we are driving, and everybody bears a responsibility, whether it is a person sitting inside a vehicle or on the vehicle, whether it's the person who's driving, whether it's a pedestrian, everybody, you know, and governments alone cannot achieve this big objective. It's not the union government alone, it's not the state government alone, but it is 142 crore citizens who have to come together and save every life. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am, for your address and for sharing such heartfelt and powerful personal message on road safety.